Alabama won the toss, electing to receive a short kickoff down at the 28-yard line. Fielded by the Tide, number 87, Chris Underwood. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 35. Richardson on the game's first carry. Breaks a couple of tackles, tiptoes out of bounds for about 7 yards on the play. Let's take a look at our impact players. 3rd and 1. It's Richardson with his 3rd consecutive touch, and it pays off with a 1st down. It gets about 2 on the play. As we take a look at this Tennessee defense. 2nd and 11. Off the play action. McCarron picked off at the 40-yard line. Johnson still on his feet, and he takes it back to the Alabama 40-yard line. 4th and about 4. Sims given time and batted down at the line of scrimmage by Dante Hightower, the team's leading tackler, and Alabama will take over on down. So Miguel averaging almost 39 a punt. Gets off a nice high towering spiral. Back to the 22-yard line. And a nice return by Young, Dervin Young. A little draw and a great burst up the middle. Hard running for the 1st down. Torrin Poole with bad intentions that time. Sims wide open down to the 40-yard line. His tight end, Michael Rivera.
It's more about confirmation than having to reset the entire defense for the most veteran guy back there, the free safety.
On 2nd and 9, they elect to run it. Down to the Poole again, picks up 5. Sims given time. Catch made, and a great move by Rogers to pick up the 1st down. Dayrick Rogers working against Daquan Minzy. This is from 40 yards out. They get it down, and Pilardi nails it. And Tennessee off to a good start. The ball's in the house. Tennessee with a 3-0 lead. Fumbled at the 10 by Mays. Fetches it. And is stopped short of the 20 at about the 17-yard line. Karen taking a shot up top for Mays. Caught and on the move. Mays brought down at the 13. And in comes Jeremy Shelley, the place kicker, 9 of 11 this season. This one coming from 26 yards out. And he knocks it through to tie the game at 3 apiece. But in a game where sometimes little moral victories along the road can be helpful, Volunteers notch one there. Marty with a high but short kick. Mays feels it on the run and juggles it out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And let's go downstairs to Janine. What are they saying to quarterback Sims? McCarron wide open at the 38. Darius Hanks with a first down. Eddie Lacy now in the backfield behind McCarron. And he makes the catch out of the backfield. Eddie Lacy, the number 2 tailback behind Trent Richardson. Play fake. McCarron completes it to Lacy down at the 24-yard line. McCarron complete to Richardson, and there you see why he bench presses 450 pounds, squats 600 pounds, and runs a 4.4. He moved the pile, Ed, about 3 yards. This one from almost 30 yards out. And Shelley knocks it through, giving Alabama a 6-3 lead with just under 11 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Alabama trying to stay undefeated and avoid the trap.
The tight end starts to become a part of the offense.
First and 10, some heat on Sims, and he gets rid of it, but there's a flag down on the play. Matt Sims, of course, if you don't know, the son of NFL Hall of Famer Phil Sims.
Holding, offense, number 78. Penalty is first down.
They needed to make a change because they were having so many problems with the snap.
Torrin Poole takes the handoff, breaks a couple of tackles, and Poole out to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 5. And flags again. An offensive line having some issues.
Offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty.
Ed, you played that position.
Third down.
They're going with a silent now, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Sims threads it in there for the first down, and then some. Dayrick Rogers, a dangerous receiver, all the way out to the 41-yard line in a 21-yard pickup. Well, Arlen Lane in the backfield onto the offset eye. He gets the carry. And Lane out over the 45 picks up about 5 on the play. Already averaging a little over 40 yards, and it's a fake. Wide open. And a first down for the Volunteers. They caught Bama napping. Anthony Anderson made the catch, and that might be a face mask on the sidelines by Alabama.
I love the aggressive call.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 91. The penalty is 15 yards, and then they run, automatic first down.
This one from 52 yards out. He drives it. Got it! Pilardi ties it. A career long of 52 yards. And Derek Dooley perhaps inspiring a little bit more confidence in his kicker by calling his number. Here they are on 1st and 10, Alabama. Flag down, and McCarron completes it underneath. That's Mays. Straight arm and out of bounds.
Illegal motion, offense, number 2. 5-yard penalty for previous spot. Defeat, first down.
Stanford taking on your alma mater, Ed. There's Richardson, another Heisman Trophy candidate. You talk about Stanford and luck at quarterback, and
he's having a nice season.
On 2nd and 7, here's the counter by Richardson. The pile moves close to the 30.
If their team continues to move forward, they will play in a championship game within their conference. So we'll get another look, Common Voter as well, get another look at their body of work with a good opponent game at the end of the season.
Richardson picks up the first down, and Richardson's numbers. Mandel punting. Young is standing on his own 20-yard line. Young calling for the fair catch right at the 20. So Tennessee with 1 timeout remaining and 2:12 left on the clock. Dar with a high spiral. Good coverage by the Vols and a fair catch called back at the 33-yard line by Mays with 38 seconds to go. 2nd and 7 for Alabama. McCarron under duress and sacked back at the 32-yard line. Number 97, Malik Jackson, the transfer from USC.
And now I think because of that sack, I think that Nick Saban just wants to head to the locker room. Doesn't want to make a mistake on his side of the field. I do not blame him. This has been as tough a half as they have had all season.
Get this, Ed. Alabama tied at the half for the first time this season. Held to no touchdowns for the first time in a half this season. And Derek Dooley standing by with our Janine Edwards.
They're trying. You know, Janine with the report about them getting each other's faces as they came out. That was a pretty good series of downs defensively for Alabama. And a great stop by Mosley on that screen.
A great punt, driving Mays all the way back to the 24-yard line. A 45-yard punt on the play. pocket collapsing on McCarron. And he gets it out to Richardson. And Richardson rocked at the 45-yard line, but a first down for Alabama. From the 47. Little bootleg action. Oh, what a great catch on the play by Darius Hanks.
Prentice Wagner on the coverage, never got the cushion down, couldn't get down fast enough to make the coverage.
Play action. Karen with all kinds of time. An amazing grab by Marquise Mays. Alabama, the last couple of games, has really made a defining statement in the third quarter. And doing it here. McCarron. Great pass. And it'll be first and goal. Brad Smelly with the catch. Underwood in motion. McCarron gonna run it. Got to the pylon. Touchdown. All right, Wendy. Here's Sims off the play fake, stepping up, backside pressure. He fumbles it. And Tennessee recovers the loose ball, but a big hit by Courtney Upshaw right there, number 41. Every one of those starters is going to play in the NFL, or at least get a tryout. Poole on the carry. Out to the 30-yard line, gets about 6 on the play. Backside pressure on Sims, but he completes it for the first down at the 40-yard. It is close.
You're on the road, a game no one expects you to win. I like it.
The #1 defense in the country right now. Trying to hold on 4th and 1. They go quick on the quick count. And man, this is going to be close. Let's look at the spot.
And Derek Dooley may choose to challenge this.
Looked like he got past that 40-yard line, though. That much short. It appeared as if he got past the 40.
Right, but the ball is down in his left arm.
Off the play fake, they're going to take a shot. Bell. Touchdown, Tide. Unanswered points so far in the third quarter. Hayes watches it bounce at the 35, takes an Alabama bounce out to about the 37-yard line. And folks, hey, good leadership here in the second half. Lacey in the backfield. Karen on the quick 3-step drop completes it to Marquise Mays as we go back to Wendy in the studio.
We have not seen a handoff yet. The only run we saw was McCarron on the touchdown when he was trying to throw it.
There's Eddie Lacy. Well, there's a pretty impressive run by Eddie Lacy. There's Lacy again, gets to the edge. And Lacy chopped down at about the 20-yard line. Another first down before Brian Randolph made the stop. He picked up 19. This is Richardson, runs it into the boundary. Got a first down, and it'll be first and goal for Alabama. There's Richardson, cuts it back. And he's stopped up short of the end zone at about the 1-yard line, but there's a flag down on the play.
Holding, offense, number 73. Penalty is 10 yards.
And this is exactly what Jackson did last week against LSU. Watch the penetration as Vlahos, the center, tries to get over there.
Yes, he's gotten a lot of good ones out of that state. There's Richardson between the tackles, still on his feet. Hocus pocus, touchdown, Tide.
When he gets into the hole, his base widens out. He's got a lot of power, a lot of balance. There was nowhere to go except straight ahead where the hole was for the touchdown.
Here's Young on the little end around, and Young with a nice gain of about 6 yards.
You grow up pretty quick in places like this.
Sims hands it off. Poole is short, and it'll be 4th down and about a yard or less to go. Velarde threw that pass on the fake punt earlier. Punch this one away. Gets off a high spiral. And Mays makes the catch back at the 27-yard line.
Once again, now we know the rest of the story.
Tuscaloosa. The old Native American chief would have been proud of his team tonight. Smelly with a 1st down. You going to leave it up to the computer? Big showdown coming up November 5th. Pass complete and a great grab by Darius Hanks.
A unidentified athletic department source yesterday saying that is a subjective rule based on each individual failing of a drug test. So I suspect that those 3 young men will play against Alabama. That's just a hunch on my part.
Cade Foster coming in to attempt this field goal for Alabama now.
He was questionable. He suffered a concussion last week against Ole Miss, but he passed all the tests and was able to suit up and play tonight.
This from 45 yards out. And he drills it through with a lot of room to spare.
And they've been working on leadership because they have such a young team, trying to get some of the younger players to realize you don't have to be a junior or senior to become a leader on the team.
Sims intercepted by Hightower. Hightower, he wants 6. Dante Hightower. 1st and goal tied.
And Johnson has showed the coaches maybe he's a little better in the pass game than they thought. And there he is with Kirby Smart, and they gave him defensive player of the game last week against Ole Miss. And Hightower needs to go over and give a high five to his buddy Johnson for making that happen.
There's Richardson still on his feet.
And I think going through that softened Nick Saban with his players. They went through it together, helping the community, and you could see the bond that's grown amongst this team.
Richardson, great sidestep, still moving the pile down to the 1-yard line. He gets the call and the touchdown. Set up by the interception. And the route is on in earnest. And it was more about just being there at times and sharing stories and listening to the stories of the people who had their lives turned upside down by the events of April 27th here in Tuscaloosa. Marlin on the kickoff return. There's a flag down on the play.
Offside. Kicking team, number 11. The penalty is 5 yards. We're being forced from in the return. 1st down.
All right, Wendy. Justin Worley now in at quarterback for the Volunteers, and he hands it off on the first play. And a fumble. Alabama recovers the ball. Somebody lost a shoe. Tennessee lost the ball, and Alabama comes up with the loose pill. 4th and 6 coming up. Sims airs it out and shows you a little bit of his talent throwing the ball complete to Bell.
Think about Sanders. Kind of a 1-season career. Yeah. That Heisman was the year after Thurman Thomas had left.
There's the 3rd-string tailback who went for over 100 last week, Charleston Fowler. Fowler makes a nice move. Stays on his feet. It'll be 1st and goal, and he's wishing that he'd have been able to stay on his feet a little bit longer.
I think it's a flip a coin. I really do. I was very impressed with LSU without 3 of their key players today.
And here's Fowler again. Down to the 2. It's 4th and goal coming up. 4th and goal. And off to Fowler. Did he get in? Stopped short on 4th down, and the Vols will take over. 4th and 6 coming up for Tennessee here. He hands it off. And Marlin going to be stopped up short of the 1st down, and Alabama will take over on downs, and that just might do it. This one pretty much cooked, glazed, and sliced. Nick Saban's team about to improve to 8-0 overall in the season.
When Jarrett Lee was a freshman, he had a problem with interceptions and a bunch returned for touchdowns. And if you kind of missed the last couple of years, what he has done, Steve Cragthorpe came in as a new offensive coordinator, and that team offensively, not flashy, but boy, are they efficient.
Derek Dooley used to work on Saban's staff at LSU and with the Miami Dolphins, share an exchange at midfield. As we take a look at this week's BCS standings, brought to you by Vizio.
Well, everybody talks about a playoff in college football. On November 5th, the playoffs begin.
Yes,
LSU and Alabama, and then, of course, Oklahoma State aiming for Bedlam at the end of the year. We've got a top 4. Maybe we're already in the Final 4.
Oh, that's all from here. College football prime time. Alabama wins it. Greg Cunningham and Janine Edwards and our entire crew, I'm Mark Jones, saying good night from Tuscaloosa as we send you back to the studio. So long, everyone.